Hey you, it's me, Glory Days. Welcome to my 30-day bullet journal challenge. If you don't know what a bullet journal is by now, it is a customizable analog planner where you can literally take notes of anything you want. It's a place where you can keep organized and keep track of your tasks. So in this challenge, I'm going to show you 4 different ways of doing weekly logs. And then I'm gonna show you a bunch of different entries that you can try out yourself. So my goal in this challenge is to use the bullet journal every single day, and then also to try to be more productive. So let's get started with what you'll need. Here are some supplies you may wanna use. A journal, non-bleed pens. These are Bible pens and are amazing and never bleed to the next page. A calligraphy pen for bold fonts. A mechanical pencil for planning out designs. Highlighters, these are also bleed resistant. Whiteout for those inevitable mistakes. Page tabs are important for pages you want to mark. And whoa! Some washi tape, stickers for fun decorations, and you may also want to use rulers, stamps, photos. So here's my old bullet journal. It's given me a lot of love, but now it's time to open up a new one. I'm using the official Leuchtturm bullet journal, but you can use any blank journal you want. It doesn't have to be this brand. If you're using a different brand though, you may need to number all of the pages. This one already has them marked. The index is basically a table of contents that you fill out as you go so you can easily find entries later on. So I'm just gonna skip past the future log to the first blank page and start here with a 2019 cover page. I've never made a cover page before, but they always look so beautiful, and I thought it would be a great way to start off this new planner. The key contains symbols that indicate different statuses as you're completing tasks. It helps to see what tasks still need to be completed. Right underneath, I wrote some major goals I'd like to accomplish this year. The future log is like a yearly calendar or a basic overview of major events throughout the year. I'm making this annual big picture future log because I'd like to document my big projects that I focus on. On the next 2 pages, I'm making a spread where I can track important birthdays and holidays. Here is my monthly log. Some people like to just put a basic calendar there. I like to put all of my goals that I like to accomplish for the month. I also include a little section called One New Thing because I like to try one new thing every month. Week 1, we're gonna be clean and minimal and daily task based. For each day, I'll write out the tasks and events I have for that day, and at the end of the day, I can write out the next day tasks. A habit tracker is a fun way to track your habits that you want to do every day. It's a great way to stay motivated. I only wrote down 8 habits though, because if I try to track too many, I tend to not keep it up. Mood trackers are new to me, but thought it would be nice to see any trends. I color-coded 3 different levels of moods. This is my fitness tracker. First, I made a few statements on why fitness is important to me, a plan for how I'll achieve my goals, and then what my goals are. On the other page, I put a weight loss tracker just to keep track of any progress. I made a simple savings tracker with a bar graph, with each bar for a different fund or reason I'm saving up for. I'll fill them in as I continue to save. I travel a lot, so I want to make a travel tracker to see where 2019 will take me. I did a cute illustration in the corner of a globe and got an excuse to use my stickers. Alright, week 1 of bullet journaling is done. I really liked this format because it's super simple, minimal, and you just focus on your daily tasks. I revert back to that format whenever I don't have enough time to draw out a really intricate weekly log. But going into week 2, I figured we could ramp it up just a tiny bit and introduce a little bit more of a planned format instead of just writing out each day by day. So let me show you real quick. For this week, I have set sections for each day. On the right side margin, I have a mini calendar at the top, and then tasks I'd like to complete this week. Since there is some free space, I filled it with some floral illustrations. And on the left side, I put in events that are coming up this week. I made a reading list and a movie list, pretty self-explanatory. I made a bucket list of things I want to do. They're really fun and just a great way to try new things. Just like that, we're already halfway through this challenge. I really liked this week's format because it was very easy to use, yet aesthetically pleasing. But I think for this coming week, be more goal-oriented by prioritizing our tasks. So let's try it out. So I already divided up the pages with the days of the week. I left a section on the left side where I can write my roles and goals. I've highlighted each role, and when I complete a task throughout the week, I will highlight it the same color it falls under. Each day is divided into top priorities, then appointments or events. I made a YouTube log where I'll put video ideas and their progress. Arts and crafts log will be similar, but with art projects. Level 10 Life is a way to keep track of your progress in different aspects of your life where you'd like to improve. Each time you feel like you've made a big progress or leveled up, you can add another line to that section. On the other page, I wrote in more detail what my goals are for each category. I got this idea from my old passion planner. It is basically a wish list of your life in different time frames. You can take 10 minutes or so to fill out whatever your heart desires and see what comes up. This is what it looks like once I filled it out. Looking at it overall, I really care about my relationships and my career and creativity the most. Minimalism is a big lifestyle goal of mine, so I made a KonMari checklist to refer to whenever I go through decluttering. If you haven't checked out my KonMari 30-day challenge video, you must go watch it. For week 3, the format worked out pretty well. I think it really highlighted what tasks I prioritize under which roles. Normally, I think I would have gotten more done, but there was a few days I was sick, so I didn't get to highlight and check off those tasks, but that's okay. For this last weekly spread, I'm going to try a different log where it is more schedule based, and I think this will be really helpful for people who have a crazy schedule or just need to be flexible. And you can see at the top, you'll still be able to prioritize some tasks and write other tasks at the bottom. So far, I've been bullet journaling every single day, which is a huge feat because normally I skip a day or two here and there, but I've been doing it every day, so let's finish this strong. Diary entries relate more to traditional journaling by writing down your thoughts and feelings and combining that with photos, illustrations, and stickers to create a visual. Here's an example from a while ago when I tried this and wrote down my thoughts each day. I collaged with different drawings and papers to add texture. Another great way to use diary-like entries are for travel documenting. I wrote down the main highlights of our Iceland trip and created cute infographics on it. Washi tape is also great for these entries. We're done with the final weekly spread. We survived the 30-day bullet journal challenge, and I have to say this last week was my favorite weekly log. It was just so clean and simple to use, and I think I'm just a fan of like less is more, and this was just a very good experience to experiment with different styles, and I hope that you learn something from it and feel inspired to try your own BUJO. Let me know what you thought, if you tried this as well, and how it went in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys in the next challenge. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!